watching the 18 WJTS News. I'm Joy Holt. Thank you for joining us. Tonight's top story sees a local school take extra precautionary measures following a verbal threat made by a student. A Southridge student is facing charges of intimidation, a level 6 felony, following an alleged verbal threat of violence the student made towards Southridge High School Monday night. Parents of Southridge High School students received an email from school officials early this morning warning them of a threat that had been made toward the school. Principal at Southridge High School, Chad Sickbert, sent an email early this morning informing parents and students that the school administration had been made aware of the threat made towards the school and that school officials had reported the threat to the Huntingburg Police Department. Through an investigation, the Huntingburg Police Department was able to detain the student thought responsible for the threat. Sickbert told parents via email that while the student had been detained, extra precautions were taken as the school maintained a police presence at all Southwest DuBois County school buildings today. As a result of the threat, I-step testing was postponed for one day at both Southridge Middle and High Schools. Testing proceeded as planned at the elementary buildings. Additionally, Sickbert noted that while administration officials were confident in how the incident was handled, along with confidence in their building security and safety, they recognized the anxiety that the information could cause as it is communicated. In other news, flooding continues around the area, even as waters have begun to recede, and now the cleanup repairs begin. The Indiana Department of Transportation continues to work to repair State Road 65 between Owensville and State Road 64 in Gibson County, as that portion of road was closed after floodwaters washed the roadway away and caused damage to a concrete bridge. Officials say with the most recent rain event, water breached the drainage facilities in the area and flooded the roadway. This caused significant erosion and a failure of the roadway. NDOT maintenance and bridge crews were dispatched to the area and immediately closed the road. Monday, NDOT crews began working on a temporary solution to reopen State Road 65. Crews will take out the guardrail, remove the asphalt from the hole, and refill with stone and top it off while sealing it with asphalt millings. No permanent layer of asphalt will be applied at this time because the concrete bridge approach will need to be rebuilt as a result of the erosion damage. The road is expected to open sometime this week depending upon weather conditions. Signs will be placed at both the north and south end of the area once the road is reopened. Officials noted that motorists should also be on the lookout for a reduced speed limit on State Road 65 until the road can be permanently repaired. The detour has been assigned for heavy truck traffic. As flood repairs will continue in the next few weeks, another southern Indiana county has been recently named to the disaster emergency declaration Governor Holcomb initiated. Perry and Spencer counties have both been declared a disaster emergency by Governor Eric Holcomb. Perry County received the designation on Saturday following rising floodwaters. Spencer County was included as Governor Holcomb announced the addition of 7 Indiana counties on Monday. The governor added the counties to the disaster emergency in response to widespread flooding and infrastructure damage caused by sustained heavy rainfall the southern and northern parts of the state have seen. The new executive order signed Monday included Benton, Clark, Crawford, Floyd, Jefferson, Spencer, and Warwick counties, in addition to the original 11 areas, which included Perry, bringing the total to 18 counties covered by the disaster emergency declaration so far. With the disaster declaration, the State Department of Homeland Security can take necessary actions to provide expanded emergency services and is a step the state is required to take to request assistance from the federal government. A State Emergency Operations Center or EOC was activated Thursday of last week and continues to maintain a statewide operating picture concerning the status of the ongoing flooding. The EOC has directly assisted counties by coordinating the delivery of over 700,000 sandbags, along with equipment and labor crews. In police news, a Jasper woman was placed under arrest on Monday after police initially saw her litter, then later found methamphetamine and hydrochloride pills. 37-year-old Ruth Eckert of Jasper was arrested Monday afternoon following an incident of littering when an officer with the Jasper Police Department witnessed an occupant of the vehicle Eckert was traveling in litter. Police conducted a traffic stop and consent was given to search the vehicle. Police recovered 1 gram of methamphetamine and 13 hydrochloride pills. Eckert was arrested and transported to the DuBois County Security Center on possession charges for methamphetamine and a legend drug. A Daviess County man died Monday in an agricultural accident. The Montgomery man was killed when he was pinned between a boom and the tire of a payloader. The Daviess County Sheriff's Department identified the man as 45-year-old Clint Webster. The Sheriff's Department says Webster had been working on the payloader's hydraulic boom when the cylinder pin fell out, causing the boom and bucket to fall. The boom struck Webster on the left shoulder, pinning him between the boom and the tire. In other news, if you missed the last legislative breakfast, not to worry, you will have a second chance to meet your local state legislators representing districts as another meeting is planned. A second Meet Your Legislators gathering is planned for March 3rd at the Vincennes University Jasper campus. The meeting will start at 9 a.m. at WJTS Center for Technology, Innovation and Manufacturing building and will last about an hour and a half. The free event will feature District 48 State Senator Mark Messmer of Jasper, District 47 State Senator Aaron Houchin of Salem, along with District 63 State Representative Shane Lindauer of Jasper and District 74 State Representative Steve Bartels of Eckerty, as they all have been invited to discuss and provide updates about the current legislative session and answer questions from the audience. The morning gathering is sponsored by the Jasper Chamber of Commerce and the Vincennes University Jasper campus. And finally, area schools continue to shine bright as the Indiana Department of Education announced Friday the 2016-17 4-star schools. The 4-star schools designation is designed by the department to recognize great schools in Indiana. 4-star schools here in DuBois County include Ferdinand Elementary, Pine Ridge Elementary, Holland Elementary, and Celestine Elementary Schools, along with Jasper High School and Holy Trinity Catholic School. The designation signifies a pursuit of academic excellence among students, educators, and the administration. Dr. Jennifer McCormick, Indiana Superintendent of Public Instruction, said she is honored to recognize the 4-star schools for their hard work and dedication in preparing students for a bright and prosperous future. The 4-Star School Award has been in existence for 30 years. To receive the honor, a school must receive an A rating on the state's A through F accountability system, have excellent I-STEP pass rates, and show success in closing achievement gaps. A total of 238 schools received the award in the state. That's been a look at your local area news here on 18 WJTS. Stay tuned. Coming up next is your local weather outlook and 5-day forecast.